So Rafa has to go through this
Yeah.
and like see what. Hey Rafa.
Welcome back to Brematures. Today, I don't have Rafa with me, but I do have my good friend Matt.
How's it going, guys?
Today I brought Matt on. He's not super into craft beer, just getting started. So what I'm gonna do is take him through a few different types of beer and see what he likes.
All right, I'm excited.
Now, what have you tried so far? You've had hazy IPAs, you've had Western IPAs.
Yeah. Really like the hazy IPAs.
How many like normal stouts have you had? Non-barrel aged?
Honestly, not a whole lot, and if I've had it, I didn't remember what it was.
Oh boy.
It was probably something that you just gave me one of those nights.
All right. What do you think your favorite style is so far?
So far, I would say I really like the different IPAs, and you know, I haven't tried enough stouts to really know exactly what kind of stout is my kind of stout, but yeah, I'm excited to see.
I had a feeling he might say that.
Mm-hmm.
So today I have prepped hazy IPAs, a plethora of sours, and a few different stouts. And then after that, a couple surprises. So, without further ado, let's get to it.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna start off with hazy IPAs. I have here M43. It's part of Old Nation Brewing's New Orthodox IPA series. This is a hazy IPA, 6.8%, so not too heavy.
All right.
And unlike other stuff, they give us the malt on here. So it's Pilsner, wheat, and oat. So the malt gives it a little bit of flavor, as do the hops, and those are kind of usually the main things. But it looks like they had the boil hops, which are the Calypso, Amarillo, and Citra.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did a dry hopping. And they did Citra, Amarillo, and Simcoe. Dry hopping.
What does that mean?
I believe, now comments let me know if I'm wrong, dry hopping is when they put more hops in there, but after the beer is fermented and everything, and they just throw the hops in there, and the hops are dry, as opposed to like when they boil it and it's all boiling together.
Yeah.
That's what I think, but I'm sure I'm wrong.
I'm sure you'll get a bunch of comments saying you're wrong.
We have here, it was canned on March 8th, 2021, so it's a little old at this point, but it's been in my fridge, so hopefully it holds up. And that's enough talking. Let's get to drinking. All right, you ready to crack open this can?
Let's do it.
Now, I've had these styles of beer, but I have not had any of the beers we are trying today. Well, it's definitely a hazy IPA. What are you getting?
Smells like beer.
All right. To me, I'm getting, it already smells sweet and a little bit of like tropical-y, something I would expect from a hazy IPA.
You getting all that?
Yeah, it smells like, to me it almost smells like sweet, like sugary sweet. Might be a little bit of grapefruit and mango in there, but you know what, like, all right, let's do it.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's really good. Yeah. No, I definitely get that tropical, is that what you said, tropical vibe? Yeah, I'm getting that. Maybe I got a stuffed nose today, but I'm definitely tasting it. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's a little sweet, not too sweet. And there's not a ton of bitterness to it, but there is a little bit on the back end, a little bit of bitterness. You know, maybe it's the age just toned it down a little bit from what it was fresh. We don't know what it was like fresh. But,
Yeah, it's definitely not too bitter.
Yeah,
No,
and it is
it's not too bitter.
it is good. I would say that. It's not, like, it doesn't feel like the beer has gone bad at all. Yeah. I'm getting that sweetness, a little bit of grapefruit in there, but mostly more, not quite pineapple, but more of like a tropical medley of like tropical dried fruits kind of in there.
Oh yeah, that's really good. I like it.
Yeah? How does that compare to some of the other hazy IPAs you've had so far?
It compares pretty strong. Yeah.
Yeah?
One of my favorites is the King Soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting almost a vibe of that.
All right. I mean, that makes sense. It's a hazy. That is all Citra hops.
Yeah.
This has Citra in it.
Okay.
Twice. They do a boil with it and a dry hop. So Citra is one of my favorite hops. That gives it that usually those tropical kind of fluffy feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks.
All right, we're coming in now with our final thoughts on this beer. I'm gonna let you think about it a little longer. What you're gonna rate this beer? Me personally, this is gonna be a 4.25 for me out of 5. It's a solid hazy IPA, but not quite my favorite. I've had a lot more that stand out to me as definitely sweeter and give more definite fruit notes. I like when I can get, you know, a little bit of orange, a little bit of pineapple, papaya, guava, and definitely pick out those flavors for sure. This one is more, like I said, a tropical medley. Well, it's not terrible. I do like being able to find each individual fruit and being like, that's what that is, and etc.
Kind of like you get it in layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. What would you give this beer?
You know, I don't know if I can be as precise as you with your 0.25,
That's okay.
but I would give it a 3.
3?
Out of 5.
3 out of 5. All right.
3 out of 5, yeah.
Now,
It's
that's
passing.
fine. Like,
Passing.
Brett, buddy, I know right now you're being like, yes, this guy. He probably agrees with you. He always gets on me because for me, 3 is like average, but 2.5 is technically average. But that's good. I mean, you said you enjoyed it, so it's not bad.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not bad.
And to each their own. I mean, this definitely, I would say it's definitely not living up to the hype that I got around this can when I bought the can. But it's not a bad IPA. I mean, if you live near, where's this again? Old Nation Brewing Company, definitely go out and get some of this if you can when they bring it back. And I'll be interested to see if I can get anything else from this new Orthodox IPA series. Any other thoughts you want to end it?
Let's get the next one going.
All right, on to the next one. All right, for our second and final hazy IPA, I have all the way from Anchorage, Alaska, Be Patient from Anchorage Brewing Company.
And that we will.
Yeah, you're gonna be patient because I'm talking about the can right now. This has their usual kind of creepy Halloween art with our, I don't know if that's supposed to be Wolf Skull Jack from the Wolf Skull Jack IPA that I reviewed, and then the Raven.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
All the way from Anchorage, Alaska. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited to try it. I didn't know they made beer up there.
Yeah, they do. It's a big brewery out there. They're known for their stouts. I have some of those at home. We're gonna review eventually. We'll get there. But this is a double IPA, so we're taking a little bit of a step up from where we were. This is double dry hopped with Strata and Citra hops, so it should get some of that tropical notes that we had before. But this is going to be a little bit more of a punch because it's a double IPA. And with that, it's 8.4% alcohol.
Ooh.
And it was canned on March 19th, 2021, so a little newer than the other one, but still, it's time to drink it.
Fill me up.
All right, let's open her up. So I'm a super fan of, I've come to find, double dry hopped hazy IPAs.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I find the double dry hopping really brings out the flavor that I like in it. So we'll see if this follows suit. There's your beer.
Thank you, sir.
Now, it's not as hazy as the other one. This one's a little more clear, I would say, especially if you look at it towards the bottom.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna go to the nose. Ooh. Less of a nose on this one, but it's sweet. And I'm getting a lot of, not guava, what is that, papaya? Mango almost on that nose. You'll learn.
It's definitely beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's taste this thing.
All right.
A lot different than the first one, I would say, that we had.
Yeah. It's not too bitter, but do have kind of a fruity, tropical vibe going on.
For me, I get exactly what I got on the nose. Is that like mango, papaya,
Yeah.
like those deep, like fleshy fruits. very tropical. Not a whole lot of bitterness again. I would say same level of sweetness, maybe even a little less bitter on the back end. But definitely a good IPA.
I dig this one. I like it a little more than the last one we tried.
Oh, that's good news. We're gonna sip on a little while longer and come back with our final thoughts. All right, it's time to rank this beer. For me, I'm gonna do a 4.5 out of 5. I like this one better than the last one because I can pick out exactly what the fruit is inside of it. And it's not too often that I find a beer that's not a stout that gives me on the palate what I get on the nose.
I'm gonna have to go with the 3.5 out of.
All right, so a whole 0.5 better than the last beer.
0.5 better, yeah. It's not the best IPA I've ever had, but it's pretty good and it's pretty mellow. You know, it comes in smooth. I like that. I
would say it's even better at hiding its ABV than the last beer. I mean, the last beer you couldn't really taste the alcohol, but this one will sneak up on you. I mean, this is a double IPA. We're at 8.4%, I believe I said.
This is higher than the last one?
Higher than the last one by almost 2%.
Yeah.
I mean, this will sneak up on you if you sit here and drink a couple of these.
Yeah, you don't taste that it's higher than the last one.
Yeah, no. And that's the sign of a good double IPA. And it's hard to do for a triple IPA, but those are the ones that I like the most when they hide the ABV and you just sip on it and you're like, this just tastes amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's it for today's beer review. Hazy IPAs. Matt, what do you think? Hazy IPAs?
Yeah, I mean, I already liked them before this video, but I like them a lot more now.
Yep, we got 2 new breweries under the belt. We're going to move on from here. We're going to go into the world of sours. And until next time, we're the Brewmatures, trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time.
But if he doesn't go in order, it doesn't matter, right?
I'm going to make you go in order. It makes sense.
Do you think he actually watches like the whole?
I'm sure he will. He's probably laughing right now. Aren't you? Aren't you? Now he's gonna show it to Damaris and be like, look at this. That's
Should I do this too?
You don't have to. Well, that does it for our dive into hazy IPAs. You feel pretty good. Oh no! Fill me up. One sip at a time. And you're gonna do that with me this time now.
All right. You can fill me up?
Oh no. You know you can say it with me. One sip at a time, part.
One sip at a time.
Oh no. Beer from around the world.
One sip at a time.
All right. We can't get too distracted. Well, that does it for hazy IPAs. Oh fuck! What the fuck? Damn it!
Cardboard in here? Bringing that fucking score down to 1.5.
You did great. You can cut it before that. Woo!